Hi, welcome back to Planner Apocalypse. We're doing the Scorpio Full Moon overview thingy in relation to your Memento Mori goals. So this is going to be a quick thing. I might actually switch to making these like an Instagram and YouTube community post instead, just so I can not worry about what I'm looking like. I'm in the middle of re-dyeing my hair, so I didn't have time to tone it, so, you know, ignore the hot roots. So, alright, this is the third Scorpio eclipse, so it is the final Scorpio eclipse of the series. It is a South Node eclipse, so it has themes of releasing or letting go, and Scorpio being a water sign has to do with emotions, and Scorpio itself is very into like deep and dark and murky. So expect to be facing some things that may not be pretty, but this is the end of it, so you've already been through the worst of it, so don't worry too much. As far as the Memento Mori planner is concerned, theme-wise, your themes and associations for Scorpio are change, transformation, going deep, secrets, mysteries, intimacy, and the underworld. And intimacy doesn't have to mean like in a romantic way, it means how vulnerable and deep do you want to be with another person. Though, you know, it can also mean the lovey and sexy times, okay? So related domains for Scorpio would be rest and well-being, emphasis on mental well-being. Scorpio is supposed to be associated with the 8th house, which is mental health, other people's resources, birth, death, life mysteries, rebirth, renewal, transformation, sex, and joint finances. Related domains, right? Resources and contribution, emphasis on other people's resources or like shared resources. Connection, especially vulnerability or depth. Because it is a full moon, we are talking about a culmination or a completion or an ending. Again, we are, you know, this is a South Node thing, so letting go. And the last dates that the other Scorpio eclipses, the two other ones, were from May 15th or 16th, depending on if you're East Coast, West Coast, 2022, and October 25th, 2022. So go through your journals or planners or post-it notes or whatever, your photo roll, or to figure out what was going on in your life at those times, and then figure out where some of these themes of releasing or letting go or something that's ending or being completed, or where really deep, I almost want to say shadow work themes are coming up and where it could be coming up on Friday or today, Friday, May 5th. That's today. If you know your rising sign, I'm going to let you know where this lunation is going to be hitting you specifically, but if you don't, in order to find your rising sign, you need to know your birth time and your birth location. If you go to astro-seek.com, you can put in all your information and draw up your chart and figure out where your ascendant or your rising sign is. We're going to start with Scorpio. If you are a Scorpio rising, this will be hitting your first house of self and your vitality and your life force. If you are a Sagittarius rising, the Scorpio new moon is going to be in your 12th house of endings, of things behind the scene, self-transcendence, meditation, sorrows, loss, and hidden life. Sorry, I'm trying to like see stuff over there. If you are a Capricorn rising, Scorpio full moon is going to be hitting your 11th house of community, which is also your house of like wishes and friends and your social circles. If you are Aquarius rising, the Scorpio full moon is going to be hitting your 10th house of career and public roles. This doesn't mean that you're going to be losing your job, so don't freak out, but maybe there is something job related coming to an end for you within this full moon. If you are a Pisces rising, your Scorpio is in the 9th house of travel, study, religion, philosophy, broadening your mind and gaining perspective. If you are Aries rising, this is basically where every sign will be in their like home house. So Scorpio rules the 8th house, and Scorpio would be in your 8th house if you are Aries rising. So that's, again, joint finances or resources, other people's resources, mental health, birth, death, life's mysteries, rebirth, renewal, and transformation. If you are a Taurus rising, your Scorpio is your 7th house of relationships and committed partnerships. That can also be business partnerships, because this is Libra, so like anything contractual, I guess. If you are Gemini rising, your Scorpio will be in the 6th house of health and daily work and routines of service to others and your little animal friends. If you are Cancer rising, your Scorpio will be in your 5th house of creativity, children, romance, flirtation, and fun. If you are a Leo rising, your Scorpio is in the 4th house of family, home, ancestry, roots, that kind of thing. Virgo rising, your Scorpio is in the 3rd house of siblings and neighbors, communication, daily rituals, and extended family. I think also short trips. If you are a Libra rising, your Scorpio is in the 2nd house of assets, resources, and also self-worth, because that's like the house that Taurus is associated with. And then we're back at Scorpio with the 1st house. So that's, I made this cute little wheelie thing so that would help me with this video, because I was getting very muddled up with all that. So yeah, that's basically it. Make sure that you rest a lot and, you know, drink water and take care of yourself. If you need to cry, please cry. Don't fight it. Just let it go. If you have the energy, maybe think about doing some decluttering, you know, do a little space cleaning, and try to take ownership of maybe things that you've been ignoring within yourself, and feel those feelings so that you can embrace them or resolve them and move on. So that's really about it. And okay, bye.